नहीं पैसे पर चाहिए तीन चार का जाऊंगा उसको भेज देंगे गोल्डन गोल्डन
नहीं खुशी किथे है हाँ
नहीं होता स्कूल में तो बच्चे सारे एक जैसे होते हैं।
ठीक है।
आ गया।
मैंने नहीं खाना
मैं देना था तुम्हारा नंबर देना मुझे पता कर लो एक दफा अगर वो कहना हुआ तो मैं जाके खा लिया ना मान ली दूसरा है जो मैंने बात खाते हैं तो बात जाने कहाँ था भाई तो दिए आया जी
काम में बस
Warat, Imran.
ठीक है, ठीक है।
Manamma nahi ऊपर कर
अस्सलामुअलैकुम ग्रुप वालों।
ओ हमारा क्या हाल है?
ग्रुप कैसे हो? ठीक ठाक, खैर खैरियत है?
किफायतुल्लाह क्या हाल है?
इरफाना संगे चल रही
क्या अंगूर का तुम यार
पर है ना
हाँ ये आएगा ना
चेता वृक्षवाय मन
मारा तो तपो सर तक यार कल से नेक्स्ट स्टार्ट की कच
यार टीचर आ गई हैं, चुप कर जो सारे। लेक्चर देने दो टीचर को।
अंदा
आगे 7 मिनट लेट हो
वो-
गई।
क्या खबर वो ग्रुप की मिसी जुना ना क्या खा
Okay, hello guys, do you listen to me? Do you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So here I had some problems with my Zoom account, and that's why I'm starting it now. Okay, so this year you are now second semester and you are starting histology. Yes, systematical histology. So today's topic is cardiovascular system. I divided it into two parts. First is vessels, and the second is heart. So today, Tuesday, we will see only a structure of vessels, and the second part of our lecture, according to syllabus, it should be Saturday, yes? No, yes, on Saturday, but I think that will be changed, that will be moved. Guys, please don't write me, just concentrate on this lecture, okay? I will not put like absent or not. This will be done by this lecture. By checking this lecture, department will check it. Okay, so we are starting. Please listen to it listen to it carefully, and if you if you are a hardworking student or you want to really study, take your notebooks and take your pens. So we are starting CVS. So if we start about vessels, what is that? We know that vessels, that their function, that they transport oxygen and nutrients to tissues. Yes, you know it already. And they carry carbon dioxide and waste products from the tissues. Yes. Also hormones. Yes, to their target cells. This is easy. You know it. Just overview. Now we are starting arteries. And about arteries, we know that they, as I said, that they conduct blood away from heart to organs and tissue. Yes, you know arteries. And here in histology, we will talk about their structure. So if we talk about their structure, we know that arteries, they have three walls. Tunica intima, this is the inner side. Tunica media, this is the middle side, middle wall, yes? And tunica adventitia, this is the outer. So about arteries, now we know that there are three walls, yes? Three tunicas. Intima from the inner, then media, then adventitia. Okay, good. And if you look at this table,
बिना मर जाऊंगी मुर्शिद आज वो किसी और से मरवा रही है
guys, I will not put any absent. If you are not interested in studying, please leave, okay? Because others are listening and you are like just disturbing them, okay? I will not put absence. I just want students to stay and listen who want to study. Okay, so we were talking about arteries, and here comparison of arteries, and from the above you see that we have here intima, yes, and we have here media, and we have here adventitia. We talked about it. Okay, we will come back to this table, and we are now continue. So if we look here, types of arteries, yes. First of all, we have 3 types of arteries. Okay, so these types of arteries, it depends on their structure. Okay, first of all, we see elastic arteries. So about elastic arteries, we can say that their another name is conducting arteries. Maybe you will read it later and you will see that it is conducting. Okay, so okay, elastic arteries, conducting arteries. So here as examples we can say about aorta, yes, and about the major branches of aorta. So if teachers ask you about elastic arteries, you will immediately say that you will immediately remember about aorta, because it's like its best example. So about elastic arteries, what is their function? Yes, so we know that there is something like blood pressure. Yes, blood pressure that should be normal, but sometimes it is like increased. So these elastic arteries, they help reduce change in blood pressure. This is very important. Okay, this is very important. So this is their function. And in elastic arteries we have vasa vasorum. And maybe your question, maybe some student is sitting and thinking, what is vasa vasorum? So vasa vasorum, it's very, very small vessels, very small vessels. And their function is very, very important. For example, we said that we have aorta, yes, and aorta is elastic artery. Aorta is big. And they can be a question like, we know that every tissue, every organ needs like in blood supply and in oxygen, yes, it's normally. But there is another question. Do aorta, like do big blood vessels, they also need like blood supply and oxygen, or they don't need it, or they are just working and they like don't eat? Yes. So this is good question, and I'm already giving you answer to this question. So for that thing we have vasa vasorum. So we can say that vasa vasorum is a small vessel for big arteries, for example, for elastic arteries, yes, for aorta. And this vasa vasorum and nerves are located in the walls of elastic artery, yes. It can be located in tunica adventitia, like in the outer, and it can be located in tunica media also, like middle. Okay, good. And another characteristic of arteries is they are thick. Yes, thick, because you remember about aorta, and we remember that it cannot be thin. Yes, it's thick because it does a lot of work. It's thick, it's concentric, it has concentric sheds of elastic membranes, yes, fenestrated membranes. We will see these fenestrated membranes later also. Okay, and now it's muscular arteries. So guys, I'm reminding, we start just arteries, yes, we just start arteries, and we talked about elastic arteries, and now we are talking about muscular arteries. Guys, do you see this page of slide, yes, of presentation?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, good. So now we are starting muscular arteries, yes? It's the second. Their second name is distributing arteries. So I don't know, I know that you study from Atlas, yes? It can be there like both muscular or distributing arteries. Okay, so they distribute blood to various organs, yes? So this is like logical. That's why it's named arteries, because like, for example, it goes to liver, yes, and we say like hepatic artery, yes, logical. It goes to pancreas. It is like pancreatic artery. So all these named arteries are in the are muscular. They are muscular, okay? So logically, their muscular, their tunica media will be like stronger, yes? Okay, good. They are, of course, they are smaller than elastic arteries, yes, but they will be larger than arterioles. Earlier we said that elastic arteries, they have vasa vasorum, yes, and of course muscular arteries, they are also like we say that they are also one of the big arteries, so they also need vasa vasorum. Yes, so for example, if I will ask you, does hepatic artery has vasa vasorum? You will say yes, because vasa vasorum, because hepatic artery is muscular. And we know that muscular arteries in their tunica adventitia, they have vasa vasorum. Yes, good. Okay, tunica media is thick, composed of layers of smooth muscle cells. Guys, I will not send this lecture, so you should listen to it, okay? I will send this only before your modules, because I tried to do it best, so all the information are not from internet. I did it myself from BRS, from USMLE books. That's why this is very important, okay? And your tests, your exam papers will be done by me, okay? That's why this information are very important. You can take now screenshots at least. Okay. The tunica media is thick, we said about this, it's composed of layers of smooth muscle cells. Yes, larger muscular arteries pose an external elastic lamina here, separating their boundary with the tunica adventitia. Yes, the tunica intima is characterized by its endothelium and the prominent subendothelial internal elastic lamina. So, what is new for muscular arteries? That this has like external elastic lamina and internal elastic lamina. We didn't talk about it when we learned like elastic arteries. So this is like different for muscular arteries. So guys, if you look at this picture, then we will see something. Okay, so this is light microscope. This is light microscope. This is aorta, and we know that aorta is elastic artery. Yes, this is elastic artery, and we can see here this TM is tunica media. Yes, and this ZL is lumen. We can see here where is lumen located, where is tunica media located. Yes, of course, like lumen, the outside, like if there is if there is a picture and you don't know what is that, you can always find lumen. Yes, they will be like outside of this cell or tissue, and tunica media. Yes, so this was aorta. And now, as I said, if you don't know where is lumen, we always look at the outside of the cell or tissue. So here we see lumen now, right? We see lumen, it's outside. And we see here tunica media. Yes, it's that same aorta, yes. And if you noted, we have here like some waves, yes? Some waves. So they are elastic, that waves show that waves mean that this is elastic artery, that this has elastic containing more, like elastic fibers, yes? Okay, So we see it here for elastic, yes. And this one is also for arteries, yes, for arteries. So here we see now lumen. We see here lumen. As I said that it will be always like outside. We see here tunica adventitia, yes. We see here tunica media, and we see here tunica intima, yes. Good. This has a three layers. Okay. And this was about arteries, guys. So this was about arteries, about elastic muscular arteries, and now we are going to start arterioles. So I hope you know what is the difference between arteries and arterioles, right? I hope. So logically,
Size difference.
Okay, please tell what is the difference that you know, arterioles and arteries. Okay, logically, arterioles are smaller, yes. So if we talk about arteries, you can see it, yes, you can see it, we can see it. But arterioles, it's a little hard to see. They are not as big as arteries, and as you see, their size is only 10/100 micrometer, yes, micrometer in diameter. And they also, like elastic arteries, like other arteries, they also have a role in regulating blood pressure, yes, and other terminal arterial vessels. Like, for example, if we start
एक्सक्यूज मी मैम मैम आवाज नहीं आ रही बिल्कुल
मैं जाना मैम को उर्दू में समझ नहीं लग रही इंग्लिश में बोल के बताओ
मैम योर वॉइस इज नॉट कमिंग
मैम लीव कर गई हैं
मैम
Just wait for just wait and relax, fellows. There is a connection problem.
कर रहे हैं
मस्ती कर रहे हैं आराम में वीडियो कर रहे हैं
ये तो इमरान खान चर्च पी रहा है यार
खुद हो गया
हेलो गाइस
भाई के घर में मुजरे हो रहे हैं यार
and my Zoom turned off, so we are continuing it. Okay, 1 minute. I will open my lecture. 1 minute. Okay. Okay, we were talking about arterioles. We were talking about arterioles, right? And I was going to say, I was going to give you an example. For example, if you talk about aorta, yes, aorta it will be like, it's big, yes, then it has branches, yes, and at the end it becomes small, and that one is arteriole, yes. Good. And arterioles, they have tunica adventitia, but the tunica adventitia is scant, yes, and it has also tunica media, but the tunica media consists of only like 2 layers of smooth muscle, and tunica intima consists of endothelium, basal lamina, and scant connective tissue. So this moment is very important. Look, arterioles, they are very small, but they all have like all the layers, like tunica adventitia, tunica media, and tunica intima. Because last time I did a question for exam, and there was a question like, how many layers does arteriole contain? Yes. Okay, we are talking connective tissue about in tunica intima, and students couldn't answer. Like a lot of them.
Excuse me, ma'am. Can you please kick
Like
out the
they
hello
answered
boy?
that
He's some outsider.
because arteriole is small, it has like 1 or 2 tunicas. But
Ma'am,
it is
some outsider disturbing.
wrong. Please turn off your music. This is very bad because I cannot organize it here. It's like,
ma'am, he is outsider. Please kick him out.
I cannot.
He is outsider, ma'am.
So it's messy. Okay, so I'm saying that arterioles are small. Yes, the smallest, but they all have the all the layers. Like tunica adventitia, tunica media, and tunica intima. And one student here, he asked me, where is like connective tissue? And this is also like a good question, because where connective tissue can be located? It is located in tunica intima, okay? It's located in tunica intima. There are just not like much for arteries, for example. Their number is decreased for arteriole, but anyway, they have connective tissue in their tunica intima. Good question. And next is metarteriole. And I'm sure that this is new for you, because I know that all of you, you know arteries, yes, you know arterioles, but maybe you don't know metarterioles. Metarterioles. Okay, so metarterioles, we talked that arterioles are smaller, yes, but metarterioles are smaller. They are smaller. They are not even like 8 micrometer in diameter. So they arise from arterioles, yes, they arise from arterioles, and they continue to capillaries. Okay, so I want to show you metarterioles here. So if you see at the top, we can see that arteriole, yes, we can see that arteriole, and arteriole like Okay. Now,
ये बंद करो ना, अब क्लास में बैठो या उजरे में बैठे हो।
ये कौन है
ये
यार?
किसके
आप
बहन
में
के
थोड़ा
कौन
शर्म नहीं है। एक दफा एक तरफ क्लास
बहुत
शुरू है,
बेगैरत
दूसरी
इंसान।
तरफ आपने गाना लगाया। बेवकूफ लोग है
ये
आप।
कौन है यार?
यार ये कोई आउटसाइडर है।
okay.
प्लीज भाई क्लास में
Guys,
प्लीज।
guys,
ये इजाज है।
I'm sorry this things happen. I will decide this situation. I will discuss the situation because here I'm not like I cannot do anything with lecture. I cannot
Excuse me, ma'am,
mute or
he's
unmute
not yours,
because
ma'am. He's not
I
our
don't know
side,
lots
ma'am.
of
He's
organization.
some from outside, ma'am.
प्लीज गाइस बाकी को तो पढ़ने दें यार।
Okay, just 1 minute.
यार ये हेलो बेबी वाला बच्चा है।
हेलो बेबी।
यार इसने सेकंड सेमेस्टर की फीस देनी ना, इसलिए मुजरे कर रहा है।
ये है कौन?
मैम हेलो बेबी को किक ऑफ कर दे प्लीज।
Ma'am, please do on this song. This is only for you.
हमारा दूसरा सेमेस्टर
तस्रीन का बच्चा आ गया।
हेलो बेबी। अरकम अरकम इसको गालियां निकालो प्राइवेट।
यार अच्छा नहीं लगता।
Okay.
देख ले कितनी लोग मेहनत करते हैं।
नहीं हो तुम लोगों की बहन को लाने मुंह
I asked IT department to help me because
Ma'am, I
I'm
can
not
help you.
or I cannot organize. Okay, so here I have one good question. Oh, so here I see very good question. Saad Ahmed, GM28. So he's asking that he's saying that capillaries connect arteries with vein. Yes, this is right. And he is asking, can we say that metarterioles which connect with veins and capillaries? This is right, but metarterioles will be like upper to they will be near not to venous. They're like more near to arterioles. You will see it now. So if you see here, like above side is arteriole, yes, arteriole, and upside is venule, yes, and we have between them capillaries. Look at this, and you see here that it is red. They're like something like rings. They're like a little thicker, yes, at the branches. And you see in venules that there is nothing like this. And if you see, okay, you noted that arterioles, they have precapillary sphincter, yes, that thick, like very thick and ring-like things are sphincter. Okay, and we see that in venules there is no sphincter, yes, and we can say that metarterioles, their difference from the for example venules is that they have sphincters. We see here sphincters, but in venule we don't see the sphincter. Of course, in this picture it's like red and blue, it's very easy to say, but normally we know that our blood is not like red and blue, yes, it's always red. For example, if you are doing operation, yes, and for example you want to cut Guys, I cannot mute or unmute. Yes, you cannot see, but I was talking about not like laparatomy operation. Laparatomy operation is when you cut it with knife. I was talking about not this operation. I was talking about like cyber knife operation, when surgeons, they have their lens, yes, and they do like operations
वालों की गांड
through
काली होती है बालों वाली ही एक
laparoscopy.
साइड से
I was talking about that. Okay, so this is the difference. This is the difference. And that was meta-arterioles. And here we have capillaries next. Capillaries.
यार अदील आसिफ की बहन गुम गई है प्लीज ढूंढ के दो सारे अदील आसिफ मस्जिद में ऐलान कराओ अदील आसिफ की बहन नस गई है
Okay. I asked to
रात को अदील आसिफ के अबू सो रहे थे उनके सोते हुए अदील आसिफ की बहन बच गई है कुम्हारों के साथ बड़ा बेचारा परेशान है अपनी बाजी के लिए प्लीज उसकी बाजी ढूंढ दें अगर किसी रशियन पहन के टके ने या किसी इंडियन ने ढूंढ मिली है उसको तो प्लीज काम शाम पूरा करके वापस कर दे अदील आसिफ उसको मिस करता है अपने गर्म बिस्तर के अंदर
Suleiman MBBS.
Please, ma'am, kick him out.
Okay.
Ma'am, mute
Outsider.
on the participant.
Yes, I know that I should mute, but I cannot do it because oh, okay, now I can do it because they changed it. Okay, I'm going to unmute. Mute.
जवान अस्सलाम वालेकुम मैम
Okay, I'm continuing. Okay, now we are talking about capillaries. And you know that capillaries are located between arteries, yes, and veins, and gas exchange happens there, yes. And today, now we should learn it more because we are seeing now histology, yes. So about capillaries, their size is also like 8 and 10 like micrometer. And earlier one student asked me, how can we see them is if like, for example, their size is very small. We can see arteries, but we cannot see arterioles and meta-arterioles. This is quite good question. And I said that there are two types of operations, like laparotomy and laparoscopy. Laparotomy and is when it's like you cut it, yes, with scalpels, and laparoscopy is when you do like with laparoscopic instruments with your lens, and that operation means that these operations means that they will be like everything like small and macroscopic surgery. Okay, good. And about capillaries, we can say that they exhibit selective permeability, yes, permitting the exchange of oxygen, carbon dioxide, metabolites, nutrients, metabolic waste, yes, you know about it, like hormones also. And we also know that they can form capillary beds, yes, between arterioles and between venules. Okay. Now we are going to look at their like.
Ma'am, I have a question for you. All these Pathan people, they don't have capillaries in them. They have nasar running in them.
उस्ताद अमोर कुछ हो गए हम बड़वा कुछ ही बचिया
You know the parasympathetic system.
ओए
which
रंडी
gives
के
you
बच्चे
erection.
अपना
And
चुतिया
sympathetic
पे यहाँ पे
system
ना देखा बेंच
gives
चोट
you-
मादर चो उस्ताद अखोर कुछ हो गए हम बड़वा कुछ
And
ही
I'm like just like this Pathan, his parasympathetic system does not work. So he
आ जाते हो
lacks
अपनी बहन का
the
रिश्ता ले
process
दे के
of
बेंच
erection.
चोट
आज ये तेरे बेंगे रिश्ता लेके तुम्हारे पठानों की बाजी को सारे पंजाबी ये हैं रोज यहाँ पे तुम रशिया पहुंचे हुए तुम्हारी बाजी किसके साथ है तुम्हें पता है
चल भोसड़ी के बच्चे कुत्ते के नस्ल रंडी के बच्चे बहन चोद
खिलाओ यार इसी बाजी की
فتم
यार
ومندي قلت بكرغستان كسانا زخور
ओ यार गालियां ना निकालो यार
Ma'am, block this person.
Okay.
He is abusing in the class. He is not from our stream.
Ma'am, hello baby and Suleiman MBBS are making disturbance. Please kick them out.
Okay, guys, I'm asking you this. So this is our first lecture. And as you see, this is very bad. We have a lot of problems. And please write me name of students who are doing this privately, okay? Because your semester and your groups are new for me. I don't know you.
Ma'am, he is not from our stream. He is some outsider.
Ma'am, he is outsider. He's joining the class. He is joining the class and abusing in the class.
He is outside.
نزلت څنګه درولېګم
It's not our stream.
Okay, Abdul Hamid.
نه دا خو په هغه کې دی شیډول کې
If
Ma'am,
they
he
are
is outsider.
if they don't study with you, they have link, yes? It means that they study with
Please,
you.
ma'am, mute all the students.
Okay, guys, I'm asking
Ma'am,
again.
next time
Later, please send me names and GMs of students who are disturbing this lecture, okay?
Ma'am, they are not from our groups. They are some outsiders. Hello,
No,
baby, and
I'm sure that some
Suleiman.
students will write. Okay, so let's continue. Let's continue our lecture. So we were talking about capillaries, yes? A little more about capillaries. So, first of all, you should know that capillaries, they have single layer of endothelial cells. Yes, that means how they are very small and thin. Okay, good. And you can read here that it continues to form like a cylinder, which is surrounded by basal lamina and pericytes. We will see it in pictures later also. And capillaries, they are nucleated. Of course, it's, yes, logical. They have like polygonal cells with attenuated cytoplasm. Okay, they also possess a Golgi complex, ribosomes, mitochondria, yes, and endoplasmic reticulum as normal cells. Yes, they have all the like organelles like other cells have, and they contain intermediate filaments of desmin, vimentin. I hope you know why we need desmin and vimentin, yes? It's for junctions and for support, like transport, yes? And guys, please don't disturb. Okay. And we were talking about okay, just a minute.
ये जो भी लड़का अभी पठानों की डिफेंस में बोल रहा था ना, इसके हैं 14 बहन भाई, और वो 14 इसलिए नहीं है कि इसके बाप को बहुत गर्मी है या इसकी माँ बहुत हॉट है, वो 14-15 इस वजह से है कि बहनचोद मोहल्ले में लोग ही इतने ज्यादा हैं। और पठानों की खासियत ही यही होती है कि बहनचोद इतने ज्यादा बहन भाई होते हैं, वो सारे मोहल्ले वालों की करामत होती है।
भाई आपको ये बातें करने के लिए क्लास ही मिली है,
तो
पर्सनल
मैं ये
कह
बातें
देना।
करने के लिए पैदा किया था तेरे बाप ने, है फुद्दी के, इससे अच्छा मुठ मार लेता वो रिश्ती का बच्चा। ये कोट कैसा पहना हुआ है तू, कौन से
भाई
लंडे से
पर्सनल में
उठाया
आ
है?
जा, भाई पर्सनल में आ जा, फिर
रंडी का बच्चा।
बताएंगे आपको कि पठान कौन है। कमीने आ जा पर्सनल में।
यार ये भाई कोई तरीका तो नहीं है यार, लड़कियां भी हैं यार मैम,
यार
आराम से
शर्म
लेक्चर
कर
ले
लो,
रहे हैं, आप ये
लड़कियां
लोग
भी
गालियां
हैं
दे रहे हैं एक दूसरे को।
क्लास में, ऐसे अच्छा नहीं लगता। आपकी घर भी माँ बहन है।
Okay, I was talking that I will not continue this lecture today because some students are continuing writing, and my Zoom stops working. And unfortunately, I cannot control it. Like I cannot mute or unmute because there is, I'm not like an organizer here. But next time, I will talk with IT department. So we will solve these questions. And next time will be better.
Dr. Aruke.
And
I am Dr. Irfan here.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Dr. Irfan here, Dr. Aruke.
Yes, I had like problems here.
I have just
like
joined.
Very big problems.
Please listen. Please listen.
Hmm?
Please listen to me. I have just joined this lecture and I have complaints that a lot of students are making abusive language here and they are disturbing the class. So first of all, I will advise you to mute everybody. You have the control. Do you have the control? Are you the host? No, you are not
First
the
of all,
host.
I was not host.
Okay. Let me finish. Let me finish, ma'am, please. Okay, I can see here the IT department people, they are the host. Okay, number one. Number two, always make yourself co-host so that you can control all the functions of this application. So number one, there must be control of muting everybody. Number two, the chat which is there, it should not be addressed. It should not be addressed to everyone. It should be only addressed to the host. Now I will talk in Urdu. आप लोग इस वक्त जो मौजूद हैं क्लास के अंदर, कान खोल के सुन लें। जितने भी यहाँ पे बैठे हुए हैं जो बदमाश बन रहे हैं, मैं कल बिश्कीक पहुंचूंगा एंड आई विल सी टू इट दैट ऑल ऑफ यू जिन्होंने आज मिसबिहेव किया, दे आर किक्ड आउट ऑफ दिस कॉलेज। यू अंडरस्टैंड? और जिसको शौक है वो आके मुझसे मिल ले। एंड यू शुड बी अशेम्ड ऑफ योरसेल्फ जो आज आप कर रहे हैं। डॉक्टर आरुके,
yes,
you finish the class.
Okay.
It is over. Finish it. I will see to it that whoever made mischief today they are taken to task. I'm talking to their parents tomorrow, inshallah, and I will see that they are taken to task. और ये आप कान खोल के सुन लो, जो यहाँ पे बोल रहा था ना, ये सब रिकॉर्डेड है हमारे पास. अपने वीजे कटवाओ, शाबाश. Please end the class now. End the class now. Who is the host? Who is the host? I'm Dr. Irfan here. End the class now. Finish it.
Sir, the IT department is the host.
Okay, fine. Everybody log off. Everybody
Okay, sir.
log off. Leave this class.
Okay, sir.
Those of you who are still in the class, have you not heard me? Leave it. Leave the class now. Administrator, the host, end the session now. Are you sleeping? Are you not listening to me? End the session now. ये तुम लोग सोए हुए हो? कौन है ये? अब्दुल्ला नदीम, अशरफ अली खान, किफायतुल्लाह. चलें वापस जाएं, लॉग ऑफ करें. बिलाल, मजीद रहमान, शफीउल्लाह, चलें निकलें, लॉग ऑफ करें. लुबीना, आसिफ, किफायतुल्लाह, all of you. And I'll talk to you all of your class, all of you tomorrow. किफायतुल्लाह, आप लॉग ऑफ करें, जाइए.